tell me what you brought me.
All right.
The cutest cups.
Another non-cocktail for now. And this is a house-made almond milk mint matcha. I accidentally ordered a mint mojito.
Okay, I'm going to take my first sip. Ooh.
It's good, right?
It's delicious.
But how do you feel like it compares to Revs? It's different. Very good, but just different.
Revs is the best.
Yeah, for sure.
If anyone is in Oceanside and living under a rock, and there's one in Carlsbad.
Yeah.
Revolution Roasters, hands down, best I've ever had.
All of our
And
North
I
County
always go
peeps
to
know.
coffee, like, on trips and vacations. I, like, research coffee shops. Still have yet to find one as good as Rev. Their house-made almond milk is just, like, the perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And
although they make their parakeet mixer.
Yeah, and I do think...
I think
this is good.
It's
but
like a little bit thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's...
Their almond milk is thick.
Yeah.
Like, which some people might not like. But I feel like it's the perfect thickness.
Yeah, I think so, too.
But this is very refreshing.
All right, let's get into it.
It's actually cooling me down in my fur.
Yeah. Well, I know it was supposed to be... Yesterday was so cold.
Well,
I
have got
sunny.
I've got my rain boots and my fur coat on because we're having a very rainy week. And
yeah, I'm wearing
to
my
be honest, I was
raincoat,
kind of
too.
excited to have a reason.
I think it is. By the time we get done recording, it might be raining or very windy. And yeah, I'm wearing my raincoat as well. Can't really tell on camera, but it's
very cute.
A
Is
zebra.
Is that a newlie?
You know what? It's not.
Oh.
I got this. It's some designer for Target. I bought this probably
like when they do one of those.
Yes, I
collabs.
bought it like 2 or 3 years ago, and I thought this is going to be like a really fun statement piece. And I've almost gotten rid of it so many times because I've never worn it, but I just couldn't bring myself to because I'm like, it's a great coat. Like, why would I not wear it?
Perfect for the pod. Perfect for the pod.
A little statement. So I just took the tags off of it today and putting it to use. Although on camera, it just looks like a kind of like bunch of blah. It's like cute.
No, it's cute. The trench tie is cute.
Yeah. Should I like stand up and for anybody watching?
Don't pull it. Don't.
Okay, well that doesn't look flattering on camera either. But like, jeez.
It's cute. It's cute.
I promise it's cuter in person. But yeah, there we go. So, embracing the cold weather this week.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing that happened this week. Tuesday, right? Was it Tuesday? Was Lunar New Year. And we're going into the year of the fire horse, which only happens every 66 years. And I mean, I don't follow a lot of the Chinese zodiac, but I do find that stuff really intriguing. And so I know last year was the year of the snake, which is like shedding, like going through like trials, transformation, and now the year of the fire horse is meant to be like, well, let me read exactly what it says.
Actually, that's funny. I looked it up too because I know nothing on this subject, but so many people, it's obviously all over. I noticed like Gwyneth Paltrow, the Goop site had a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you guys for listening to the podcast.
I know.
Shockingly,
our friends have been
really
supportive.
showed up.
Yeah.
I really appreciate like all the feedback and sweet support. I didn't truly know sometimes it's annoying to support your friends, and I didn't think people would actually...
we knew you would actually pretend to support us.
But I've actually had a fair amount of people that actually listened. Thank you guys. That was very sweet. And a few people sent me stuff on the Chinese lunar, whatever this is called. I don't even know.
It's the Lunar New Year. So a lot of calendars. So like obviously like Judaism, the Chinese, a lot of Middle Eastern cultures. Most cultures go by a Lunar New Year. So but the fire horse is like the Chinese.
But yeah, I loved the shedding, the snake and shedding. my 2026 is off to a...
Well, the shedding was last year, right?
Yeah. So, so your whole thing is, like, you shed everything, and then now you're ready in the year of the horse.
Right. Okay. So, 2026 is expected to be a dynamic, fast-moving year, demanding bold action, risk-taking, and adaptability, contrasting with more cautious, slower-paced years. There have been other descriptions, about, like, this is, like, you're kind of, like, it's, like, a year of, like, more boldness, risk-taking, but also, like, a lot of, like, receiving, like, more, it's a good time to take risks because you should have a payoff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, here for it.
Yeah. So with that being said, do you have, like, any goals or, like, anything in mind for 2026 that you're looking forward to or hoping will kind of manifest this year?
This would probably be my biggest one, and
With the pod?
And I'm having a good start to 2026 with real estate.
Yeah.
So
can we share anything about that?
No,
Okay.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
I don't really want to talk real estate on here,
Yeah. Okay.
but I'm feeling the year of the horse. So
The fire horse.
The fire horse. So yeah, no, I mean, for me professionally, my real estate and the pod are my main focus and goals.
Nice.
What
Yeah.
about you? You have a big year because you're graduating.
I'm graduating. So, okay, I will say
Are you trying to get a job?
Absolutely.
Well, you're employed right now, but we don't know if that
Yeah,
continues.
it's like
year to year.
Yeah, semester to semester. So for the first year. Okay, so I will say on this note, as to do with the pod, I've been asking you to do this type of creative venture for years.
Well,
years.
and
So it is interesting that it worked out, kind of manifesting or playing out, however you want to say that, at the beginning, right? Like, I didn't even realize, like, the Lunar New Year was falling where it was and all of this, so it's interesting timing. And so, yeah, I think it is just kind of exciting to see where this is going to go. Starting a new endeavor at the beginning of the year. I'm graduating in May. So that, I mean, ideally that's just opening doors anyways that have been previously closed. So, yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of potential with this year, and I'm excited. Yeah, I don't have, like, specific goals other than getting a good job. Probably more than one. I think a lot of the professors in my department work at multiple universities, so...
Oh, so you're going to apply to multiple universities?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, and I'm excited for the pod.
Yeah, me too. I will say at the beginning of the year, I do, which... we're too far into 2020. I don't want to do like a whole New Year's thing, but I do next year in January, I'll share what I do. I do have like a little ritual and system I do when I start like my calendar for the new year. And then I do a journal. I got a cute, like really, it's very red. Red was kind of my color at the beginning of the year. I got this cute
feed in
red.
very nicely to our Wuthering Heights discussion.
Oh yeah. But so next year I'll share like what I do, because I do like this year.
Oh, we have to wait till next year.
To get my New Year's. But sometimes those things are personal. You know, you get like, I have like a long list, and then I review like my highs and lows of 2025, and I even do like my favorite restaurants that I went to that year. And
wow, I'm very impressed. This is the first time hearing about it.
I try to do like a ritualistic thing. Tim's kind of, we started doing it with the kids a couple years ago. We took them out to dinner, and Tim asked them like their highs and like what was good that year, what they want to do next year. And like we did family ones. This year we didn't really do family ones, but Tim and I did on a trip to the Douglases. Like we went for our holiday. Yeah. We spent New Year's
this year
up in Northern California, and on the drive home, it's like a 9-hour drive. So Tim and I listened.
Lots of time to reflect.
Yeah, Tim and I listened. He found some like New Year's podcasts. Like,
oh, neat. Did the kids actually pay attention?
No. Oh, this was like our kids were sleeping.
Oh, okay.
This was like Tim and I. We listened like with one earbud in each ear, plugged into a phone. But I think it was like some podcast, like The Diary of a CEO or something. But it's not like one he listens to regularly. It was just a good one. For it kind of gets you in like the right mindset to set goals. And,
I like that. Well, we'll link it in the show notes.
We can link it in the show notes. We have to figure out how to do that. But.
Yeah. Okay, kind of moving on. Since we were once again late to our studio appointment, we're going to be we're moving this train along.
I'm pushing for later appointments in the studio because the hustle of getting the kids to school and the morning hustle and getting. You can get them ready or get yourself ready. But all my kids were fed and clothed, but. Getting myself clothed and out the door at the same time is a whole other. I mean,
it is. Although,
moms who have a working like a normal 9-to-5 schedule, I don't know how you do it. It's so hard for me to get. I guess if you have a nanny, you don't have to get your kids ready, but
but like even if you don't have to, I don't have to do that with my kids. Obviously,
because they
very
walk to
independent
school.
And they get themselves ready. But it's like I still want to be there. I want to be present. Especially I have been very aware of how little time I have left with them, like at home.
You aren't gonna miss the mornings.
I just realized I don't think I've seen you in person since you got your hair done, and I kept noticing how good it looks, and then I realized that you got it done.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks.
Shout out to Primary.
Yeah, Primary Salon.
If you need a salon in Carlsbad, we have amazing, talented friends.
London was there
and
Monday. She got her hair done.
Oh yeah, she by Jess's assistant.
Yeah.
Right? How did
Layla.
It turn out?
It was like exactly what she wanted.
I think it's Leia.
Oh, Leia.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But
really? It's embarrassing.
Yeah. I actually didn't get color. I just did a little in between. Well, Aniston got her hair.
It looks like you did though. It's like brighter on the bottom.
This is just did a toner and a root shadow to
But then did you get a trim too?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Looks really good. And it's straight today. You never wear your hair straight.
That is only because it was a hair wash day and I did not have time to curl it. I never wear my hair straight.
Looks good.
I have the straightest hair ever, so I enjoy a curl, but
yeah, but it has like that kind of like 90s blowout look to it.
Shout out to Kels, one of my besties, for
keeping
my
you
extensions
looking like
that
you're
they
not
look
living
like
on the
I'm
streets.
Yeah. But I gotta stop with the shout outs. But the reason it's in my head,
I just want to shout everyone out.
It's funny because it's it became a topic with my kids and and the shout outs and
podcast?
Well, and we'll get into this more when we go on to Wuthering Heights, but let's move on to Wuthering Heights and then I'll share this part about the Richards fam because they made it happen for me to get to Wuthering Heights.
Oh, I know. I was so happy, but I was also so sad.
I was so sad. Our friend group, like not all of our friend group, a few mixed friend groups went to go see Wuthering Heights on Sunday, and I couldn't make it. And you guys celebrated.
We celebrated. We're gonna do another shout out. Right?
Jen Hawkins' birthday. Yeah. And so happy birthday, Jen. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it on Sunday, and so it was fun. You guys had fun.
We had so much fun. We went to Wildland.
Well, we
don't need to do any more shout outs.
No, this is also why I couldn't make it because I knew this was going to be a hangout. Wasn't like a going to the movie for 2 hours.
Oh no, this was like a 10-hour ordeal.
10-hour hangout.
Not everybody hung for that long, but we went to Wildland. We had a great time. We started with a little espresso martini, and then they were like these like little goblets, which I usually am very picky. I like my martini in a martini glass. Yeah. But it was very on theme for Wuthering Heights, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
The food was
I love their food.
Good. I know, I do too, and I've been there before. I was eating pizza. Well, I didn't do that this time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jen,
they have
Kelsey,
this
and I shared
cacio e pepe pizza. Tim and I shared like this Caesar salad, but it's not a Caesar salad, but it's like their take
version.
on it.
Yeah.
It's like one of their specialty things. We shared that and that pizza, and it was so. I mean, it's heavy. Like you're full after like one or two pieces because
it's so thick. The pizza crust is so thin. Like you don't feel like.
No, I just
like,
it
gross
transports
after.
me to. I feel very European when I sit at Wildland.
I know.
I have gone there to work once, like just by myself. I sat there and I got a cortado and brought my laptop. There was someone sitting next to me doing the same. There were a fair amount of people just.
I love.
But the whole is like Wildland all day,
Yeah,
so it's like
during the day, it's kind of like this more relaxed vibe. You could work there.
Yeah, and you just order from the counter.
Yeah,
and then 3 p.m. on it turns into table service.
Well, actually, but they don't start serving food. So we got there at 3:30 because we were trying to give ourselves enough time.
And they weren't serving food?
They weren't. They don't serve food till 4:30, which was fine. So we just got drinks first. But then we ended up, we were like
rushing
in such good conversation. We were really getting ourselves prepped for the movie, you guys. And just FYI, if there are any young listeners, the next part is probably not appropriate for young
but let's
listeners.
keep it appropriate because I have a lot of young listeners, apparently, as of yesterday. Apparently things went...
Okay,
news spread around Classical Academy yesterday, much to my daughter's dismay.
The warning has been put in place, so
but
we are discussing the movie.
We can discuss the movie, but we are going to make it G-rated.
Okay, well, it's not a G-rated movie, so if we're discussing it...
Well, yes, my daughter begged to go with me last night, and I said, no, it's not an appropriate movie for...
But she can read the book. I told Lennon that, too. I said, Lennon, you can read the book. You'll love the book.
I hustled to make... Yes, you go.
Okay, so we saw the movie without her, even though we wanted her to be there, and then... the 4 of us we were just like, we came out of the movie and we're like, we cannot go home. We need to do like a full download. So we like went and got drinks. Well, I didn't drink because I was driving, but like we ate more snacks. We did like a full download on the movie. So I told Jen, you have to watch this. Like you have to figure out a way to see the movie before the pod.
Well,
we have to do a full breakdown.
It's also on like blowing up. Our book club text feed is blowing up about the Wuthering Heights like movie. People,
and so spoiler alert: do not listen to this podcast till you have watched the film, or it will ruin it. But Amber came through and figured out a way for you to see.
Yeah, I just mentioned to Amber yesterday that I was trying to figure out a way. As predicted, I tried to bribe Aniston into babysitting for me, and she was not excited about that idea, and she was still gonna do it. I was like trying to fit, but then it's a long movie and I was leaving. I didn't really want to leave them home that long. I was kind of talking, and Amber was like, she texted me like right after I left and was like, Crew and I are trying to talk Justin into taking the boys to see what is that movie called?
I haven't heard of it actually.
I don't know why I'm blanking on this. It's the cartoon that's out, and
I hadn't heard of it.
I think it's about a basketball player, and I don't know. I'm blanking on this, but anyways, so thank you, Richard's family. They made it happen. So they took the boys to see a movie, and me and Amber went. Amber saw for the second time because she was with you.
Yeah.
And I mean, whoa. Obviously, I knew.
Your
So
initial thoughts. How familiar were you with the story?
I really wasn't. I knew it's a tragic story. So I knew, and like because of like my text chains, people had sent reels and stuff of people crying. Like I knew there was something sad, but like
you weren't prepared.
I will just say I literally turned to Amber at the end of the movie and I was like, why did you want to see this twice? I would not have wanted to see this twice. Like, I was not expecting it. But
Did you cry?
I mean, my eyes were teary. But it was... I think the movie was extremely well done. Like, I do know because Amber shared that you had shared some of the differences with the book, because you finished the book right before you saw the movie, right? It was fresh on your mind what the differences were.
I literally finished it the same day. Yeah.
So Amber did share some of the differences with me after the movie. But I was not expecting that. But I thought, so obviously my favorite part was the outfits. Like,
oh, I know.
Her outfits.
Like the set design.
Everything was wonderful, which is why I wanted to see the movie. It was for
so aesthetically pleasing.
It was very aesthetically pleasing. I thought it was cast so well. Mm-hmm. They definitely had really good chemistry.
Yeah, and apparently some people are saying that they didn't.
Oh, I thought they had wonderful chemistry, which that movie wouldn't have been good. If you didn't think they had chemistry, I don't think the movie would have been good, because
the whole premise, so believable that
they made everything believable.
The yearning was
and Edgar, they did such a good job of casting that too, because he wasn't horribly unattractive, but he didn't compare, and also there just wasn't the chemistry. They did such a good job of showing the difference in all I will say is you just are like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful I married for love. That's like an overwhelming feeling I felt in the movie. It could probably be a little triggering if you didn't marry the right person. I mean,
I'm sure a lot of people were triggered watching.
I just wanted to go and tell my kids, make sure you don't settle, because
here, watch this movie.
It'll ensure you don't settle, because I actually felt like it was really, I think it would really feel like that to be married. I mean, I guess maybe not everyone needs
especially because it's not just you're settling. He
was also in love.
Better will this soul beyond the grave connection with somebody.
Yeah,
and
I'm actually going to Google the lines, unless you know them by heart.
Whatever our souls are made of,
we are the same. Yeah, and then there was another one at the end that.
But the most heartbreaking part of that is she's saying that line as she's agreeing to marry somebody else after she had already agreed to marry somebody else.
But I thought the wardrobe was so my favorite part. Well, aside from all the famous parts with the two of them, the outfits. There's a part when. After she gets married, and then they're just highlighting her lush life with Edgar, and they show different scenes with all the outfits and the parties and all it's it makes you want to just go get dressed up and
eat cakes at every meal.
I really enjoyed it. I feel like I'm still processing it. When I got out, I was absolutely crazy that Amber wanted to see this again 3 days later. But then the longer I've sat with it, I'm I see why she did want to. And because a bunch of people in our book club are we're dying to see it.
Friday, I think.
Oh, while the kids are at school. Yeah, so.
I feel like that too. I feel like I still hadn't I guess I did process the book, because that's only the first half. In the book, she actually dies in the first quarter of the book. There's still more than half of the book. And then it's
her haunting him or something like that.
Well, you actually don't. So from the beginning that the book is narrated by Nellie. So the whole book is narrated by Nellie. So you actually never see anything. You don't know about anything that's happened if Nellie doesn't see it. Okay. She's the one narrating it, and it starts off with somebody that is renting the Grange, which is the Grange, is that what the Linton's home,
okay.
Which Heathcliff owns at that point.
Oh.
So he owns the house, and this tenant is there, and is ends up getting sick at dinner and having to stay he at the Grange or is he at Wuthering Heights in the beginning? He stays, and he has this like fitful. He is very put off by Heathcliff. Like Heathcliff is like described like the devil. Like he's very off-putting and scary, and he has this like you're not sure if it's like a fever dream or if a ghost is really visiting him, and it's Catherine. And he tells Heathcliff that the next day. Anyways, so like you don't know anything about their story yet, but like it starts with that. So like by the time that she dies and he says like he wants her to haunt him every day, then like for the rest of his life. But you don't really know anything about that until the end of the novel, and like basically you find out he was like there with her.
So did you enjoy the book?
Yes, I loved the book.
Really? See, I don't know why I don't have a desire. And I'm a reader, but that one I just don't have a desire to read.
We should do it for our next book club, and everybody can compare.
I mean, it would be worth it just to dress up in those outfits
I know.
for book club.
And I love that Emerald, the woman that wrote and directed the film, I love that she chose to like zoom in on the parts that she did and highlight it that way. Like I just loved every single thing about it. The only part that I didn't love, which I know there was like obviously an artistic reason to do it this way, but in the book, Catherine dies right after she's had the baby. So she has a baby. And in the film, she doesn't have the baby. Yeah. And so like her having the baby is like essentially in the novel, like the generational trauma never ends until her daughter, Heathcliff, like he won't stop until he's ruined everybody's life and like taken everything that he felt like was taken from him, which is why he like, anyways, including Catherine's daughter, Catherine, who's also named Catherine, looks like her.
Oh, okay.
And so, but she's like the piece of the puzzle that like ends up like restoring, like breaking the curse, essentially, the generational trauma. So that was the only thing that I was like, oh, like
that's a whole part they didn't even
like she's like not even leaving that door open. She's like, no, this is the story. And yeah, but it was like the heartbreak. All right, so I think we'll probably circle back to this after like maybe seeing the film again and getting some like of our audience feedback if we want, and like kind of touch on more stuff, because I think there's like a lot more there, even with like the symbolism and the scenes and like.
Well, also it has an influence on fashion right now. Like, did you notice?
Yeah, absolutely.
When we did our Galentine dinner with our Bible study, Adrian and Amber wore like corset.
Yeah,
things.
And I wore that necklace on purpose to look like very.
It was like influenced fashion.
Yeah,
so that's
like a very
a fun nod to it. But,
definitely. Okay, should we move on to what we're loving?
Yeah. Oh, we promised we promised the audience a little New York though recap.
Oh yes, we did.
Which it'll be quick because you guys can go to our personal Instagrams and look at our pictures, but I feel like because you're such a New York, I had a lot of people ask me about like itinerary, and so many people said, oh, it looked amazing. It was an amazing trip. We were celebrating our mom's 75th birthday, and it was
shout out mama.
Yeah. Lolly 75th birthday, so she treated us to some really special things that I wouldn't do on a normal New York trip.
Yeah, like the cruise, for example.
Like the cruise.
I chose that because I thought, especially with the weather, how cold it was, and since we were there for such a limited time, that it would be a good way for the kids, for everybody to get to see, like, kind of this, like...
You see the whole skyline.
Yeah, you get, like, this panoramic view, essentially, of the city from the water.
And you go right up to the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've been to New York, you know, like, walking to all those places or taking this up, like, that takes a lot of time. And especially in the winter when it's cold.
Yeah, I mean, that day...
We couldn't have seen...
it was feels like temperature was like -2 or something.
Yeah,
Like
it was very cold.
And so that is something that like I think everybody enjoyed. It had a little bit of corniness to it. You know what I mean?
Also, we said like it was wonderful. Well, and it originally got canceled because of the storm, so it got pushed a day earlier.
Yes, which was also not as nice of the. It wasn't
as nice of a cruise.
Yeah,
but we all said because it was the middle of January and winter, it's not a super touristy time in New York, and the cruise was not overly packed, and it probably in the summer would not be something I would want to do. If that had been packed and just like a lot of gross people, you can't choose who you're on a cruise with. So,
right, exactly.
Like that's probably not something.
Experience. And even Mom said this: the fact that like again because of the weather was so cold, even though it was like actually a beautiful sunny day, it was freezing, below freezing, and we had access to like the whole rooftop, but like upper deck of the boat. Yeah, not rooftop, a deck.
Yeah.
Right? Like, nobody was there. And so, like, the kids loved that. We went up there multiple times throughout the cruise. We went out there when we passed the Statue of Liberty. So that was, I would definitely recommend that, even though it's like a touristy thing. But it was really a good experience.
Yeah. And then Tea at the Plaza is just a classic bucket list. Everyone should do that at some point in their life. It's just... The Plaza Hotel is where Home Alone 2 is filmed, and Eloise at the Plaza, and it's just a famous New York hotel that tea there is fun, but it is very pricey. Thank you, Mom, for treating us.
Yes.
It was an expensive, but as she said, she's 75 and just going for the first time, and her grandkids
got to do it.
Ford's 11 and Aniston's 14, and they got to do it.
10,
so yeah, I think that, but I feel like we should post our itinerary because you're very good at.
In the show notes.
We'll link it in the show notes. You're very good at. So Jess lived your first 2 years of marriage. How long did you live in New York for?
Yeah, 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years.
But also, mind you, this was a long time ago, and New York changes. I mean,
yes,
I felt like this even when I lived in the city. But
you do still know the areas like. It helps when planning an itinerary to know what is... When you look up the new hotspots, you know what is near each other. And you're not sending us from, the top end of New York to the bottom end.
Right, that's like the biggest
and
thing
back
I would
and
say.
forth.
Like, you have to know the neighborhoods and, like, plan things around, like, just in proximity to each other. But also, I think everybody likes to do New York a different way. Like, what... we enjoy like
might be different than what someone else would enjoy.
For example, like our most favorite thing was the Taylor Swift bar, which
Champagne Problems. We didn't go this time.
And that's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, especially if you're a
Swiftie. So we did that for her 40th. We didn't make it there on this trip, but we did a brunch there. That was a blast and a different way to do it. And they only play Taylor Swift music during the day. And the drink menu was super fun. Like, remember they had the cinnamon toast. They had like breakfast cocktails that they served like this one in a cinnamon toast crunch cereal, like little cup. So
they all had some association with the songs or the albums, but
I don't remember that, but that was a really fun. And then we had so much fun. We went back at night when they weren't playing Taylor Swift music.
They play it maybe every fifth or sixth song.
But it also is fun.
So much fun. It was like
also especially like if you're a married woman and you don't really want to go dancing and have like weird guys talking to you, there's really no guys at this bar because it's a Taylor Swift bar. It's just like dancing
ones that
with
are there are not interested in you except to sing like Taylor Swift songs together.
It was so much fun just like dancing with our girlfriends. So that was definitely one of the major highs the last time we went. And
so
we already talked about Italy. Definitely, hands down, I have to go every time I go to New York. And I know we need
to go to the LA one and just like see how
that's
we
true.
feel like it compares.
We do. And I have another,
What, for
my
your
other tote.
Oh, yeah.
You got me this one. Well, because last year we got the red version. I don't know if people can see this. Or maybe you had this last week. I don't know.
No,
but,
I didn't.
Last year we got the red gingham one, and then this year you surprised me with the yellow one. And lately, at first I liked the red better, but I'm really into this yellow one right
Well,
now.
I know, and the yellow one's cute because it has the camo.
Both of them have the camo.
The red one?
Yeah,
does
our
too?
red one has the camo too.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
noticed
they're
that.
exactly the same, but our one from last year is red gingham, but no, it has the
Oh.
yeah, they do.
Yes,
I don't know
you're
if
right.
people can see it.
See,
and
you love a tote bag now too.
well, they are convenient,
You can't
and
fight
but
the
I keep this in my middle console in my car. I keep all my Italy bags in my middle console. Well, actually, that one I use for my laptop, but as my grocery bags, so I just grab them out when I run to the store. But
So
should we segue into what we're loving? Because what we're loving is in this bag right
Ooh,
here.
I cannot wait to see what you are
Okay,
loving.
do you want me to go since it's on my lap?
I sure do.
All right, so what we're loving is
Ooh.
a natural wine.
Ooh.
And it's actually not this.
Wait, is this from Miranda?
Okay, so it's not from Miranda, but so what started me on this is, so it's, I haven't, to be honest, haven't tried this exact one, but my point of what we're loving
we'll
is
link it in the show notes.
it's a natural organic wine. This one is from Spain, but so obviously I pretty much anytime, even I usually just get my wine at Trader Joe's, and I just buy something from Europe. Like I usually buy like something from Italy, France, or Spain is usually my go-to when I'm buying, just because I know they don't put as much bad stuff in Europe in general as in America. But I'm not the best at, I don't know, I just don't know enough about it. But
Wait, so where'd you get it?
So my sister-in-law brought over a bottle. So she was telling me, she's like, I'm on a kick, like a natural wine kick. I'm gonna stop and get us
or Jess?
Jess.
Okay.
So Jess brought me a bottle. Well, she didn't bring it to me. We were making homemade pizzas. It was Caleb's birthday, and she brought a bottle that she had got, and I was like, well, so where do you get this? And I was like, I'm inspired to be better about this, but I don't even know like where to start. And she had gotten it. They live in Dana Point, so somewhere in like San Juan or Dana Point, like at I think it was like a restaurant that sells them or something. Because I've bought Aveline, you know, like that's.
I know, but
I don't love Aveline either, but like it's easily accessible. Like they have it at Sprouts.
Yeah.
I think that's Cameron Diaz and someone else's
Yes.
wine. But yeah, I don't love it either. And it's still like $20 a bottle, which I mean, a lot of the bottles I buy at Trader Joe's are under $10. So to spend $20 on a bottle you don't really even like the taste of that much isn't that fun.
Right.
But so anyway, so she was with a friend at Communal Coffee in Oceanside the other day, and she was like, I'm with a friend, they have a bunch of natural wines here.
Wait, so Communal Coffee has like a whole little like market area?
Well, they don't have a market, they have like a gift shop, but they have a bunch of natural wines in there.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that reminds me, they probably also we have Bueno Wine Bar, so it's in the Tremont Collective in Oceanside, which even though I live in Oceanside, I don't actually go over there that much because it's further from my house.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, it's
I wanna
further.
check it out.
It's further from my house than like Carlsbad is, so I just don't go over that way very much. But so she inspired me. So that's where I went yesterday. I ran an errand to go, but the line was really long at Communal, and I was in a time crunch, so I ended up not buying one because I was like, you know what, I'm going to go check next door. And I realized they have two. So we have Bueno Wine Bar next door, but they weren't open yet. And then Shoots, it's like a seafood. You know what Shoots is.
Yeah, I've been to
So
the one
so this is one place Tim and I have gone a lot. We'll e-bike to where communal and shoots and all of that is. And they have this really cute back patio area. And you can get like food if you want food at shoots. And then they have a bunch of like wines on tap or beer or whatever. Or they have a little market in the back and you can go pick out, like they have booch and like all this stuff in the back. Like it's like a little grocery section. And I was like, I bet they would have. So I went and they had a whole bunch of natural organic wines. And I want to say this was only like $22 or something. And it's a big bottle.
I can't wait to break into it.
So, anyways, and on. But so basically, I'm inspired, and it was a fun experience, like going to pick it out.
Yeah.
So I was like, this could be my thing for a while now.
So you can buy it and drink it there if you do. They charge a corkage fee?
I don't think they charge a corkage fee because.
We should definitely
So that's
go
what
there.
Tim and I we used to go on like little dates there, and we would e-bike. And then you can just pick out, like, you can just buy a single Boochcraft if you want, and you just pay for it and go sit out on the back patio. They have live music a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah. Anyways,
Dang.
so
all right. Well,
that's
let's
what we're
open it.
loving.
Just kidding. Not yet.
Have
to.
And I will say, I am loving my butter yellow nails.
I do love your butter nails too, and they look very good with your brown
and
faux fur.
I don't know if Aniston copied me. She says she didn't, but guess who else has butter yellow nails all of a sudden?
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, but
I am also loving my nails.
Yeah. Okay, mine can't really compare to that.
Did
Those
an animal print
are too cute.
I'll post this on the Insta. So
You're
can
animal
actually
printed
see.
out. You got it.
I know, and normally I would. So the nails are cow print, and the coat is zebra, which obviously is. I don't know. I wouldn't normally like be mixing the two, but I'm kind of into this.
No,
like,
I'm
mixing
into
of
it. I'm
animal
into
prints.
it.
So I think I'm into any kind of animal print nail, like leopard, cow, zebra. Like I say, test out a little animal print nail. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna after the pod. I'm gonna snap a photo of you putting your nails around this wine bottle. Oh, whoops! Sorry.
I promise we haven't gotten into the wine yet.
I haven't opened that, but sorry. No, but I'm gonna have you hold it because that would be really cute with those nails.
And then my last, what I'm loving, is the Rhode lip liner, or they call it the peptide lip shape, in Balance. It's like a brown color. Just gonna throw it on right now.
Ooh.
Okay, I like this because it's like very neutral. I mean, it is like a dark brown color, but it blends, and I think it looks good on all the skin tones.
Ooh.
And I'm just in general
You
like
know
into
that
like a brown.
Goes real well with a nude, and you know I love a nude lip.
Yes, you do. So I think you should do this as a lip liner, and then like you could still do your nude. Yeah. So those. Okay.
Love it.
We're now like rambling and
Yes.
and rushed. We've overstayed our welcome here. But thank you.
Oh, and I
all.
will say though, I got you were loving the Trader Joe's body wash right after the podcast last week. Became obsessed. You
It's
were
so
not
good.
lying. Sometimes
So
you
good.
don't know if you're gonna love what someone else is loving.
Totally.
And I did not expect
Yeah, you're a
to
tough
love.
customer.
I'm
You
a
are
tough
a tough
I'm a
customer.
tough customer, and oh my gosh, I've been to 3 Trader Joe's to try to find more, and it's gone.
So I was planning to go to my Trader Joe's this morning
I
and look,
think
and
it's
I
gone.
did not have time.
I think it's done. So
Dang it.
everyone check your Trader Joe's because once they're gone, they're gone. I even had them look it up, and they
So
said it's
stock-
done for the season.
geez,
Stock up. That is
stock up.
amazing.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
we're signing off until next week. I mean, I don't know. We might throw in a bonus episode, for all of these listeners. We're kidding, obviously. We know nobody cares, but whatever. We're just having fun, and thank you guys for liking, subscribing, following, all the things. And we'll link all these goods in the show notes.
I do have to give one shout out to Crew Richards. He's our super fan.
I know. I talked to him yesterday.
He begged me this morning at school pickup to to give them a shout out. So
Hey, crew.
they'll be the first listeners, the
Yeah,
Richards
well,
fam.
we appreciate
And
it.
they did make it happen for me to go to Wuthering Heights last
Yeah.
night. So, all right.
All right.
See
Well,
you all
cheers
next week.
to Kathy and
Cheers.
Heathcliff.
Oh, go get a mint matcha. This was delicious.
Find your local matcha place
Yeah.
and get a mint matcha. All right. Bye.